night till dawn. Poolside shawty gon' drip. Cold with the ice, no pick. She gon' post for the pick. Got me a stack in the rubber. I stay with my slime like a flubber. You know that I never could love her. I just wanna smoke and then fuck her. I'm out of here, baby. It's time for me to get another. Party at HSU. We gon' pull up with the crew. Black and midnight blue. Wolf in the pack, how we move. 20, 40, 72 hours in the studio. I slept in the booth. I'm killing the vibe while they rockin' the move. I pick up a jug, no, I got me some juice. Life is a lesson, don't fuck with the move. Just smoke and get high and learn every day. How to hustle up and get to the cake. Style on my sleeve, I'm a gem on the stage. R.I.P. Caden, my boy from the Ram.
Alright. Alright, Cody.
Yes, sir.
It has been a while since we did this.
For sure.
So, just first off, how's the family?
Man, they're good, bro. I got my son. He's 9 months. Little dude's growing, starting to crawl. We're just living life, bro. I'm enjoying it.
Awesome. Great. I saw you guys just took a trip for Tori's birthday.
Oh, yeah. We went to Arlington. It's the first time I've ever been to Six Flags.
Man, see, I haven't been. I have not been.
Bro, it was fun. Unfortunately, though, I got to ride 4 rides in 6 hours.
See,
Yeah,
So first off, I guess we'll talk about your upcoming bout because that's the main reason that we're here.
Yes, sir.
I want to get one in. Tell me about it.
Man, Jason Love. I believe he's 4-1 as an amateur heavyweight in the MMA scene. Unfortunately, we're not doing MMA. I wish we were. So we're doing kickboxing this week. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for the challenge. Ready to prove to all my people on Facebook, people that follow me entirely, that I can actually hang with the top. You know what I mean? And plus for me, it's just another stepping stone for experience. And I'm excited, man, because yesterday I found out it's actually for a belt. So
what?
yeah, it's pretty. I thought that was badass. I hope I get to add another one.
Awesome. Kickboxing. That'll be another one.
So it'll be awesome.
This is your first chance against like a real top ranked opponent. Was he ranked third?
Ranked third, yep.
Third for heavyweights.
Yes, sir.
All right. Joplin, Missouri, right?
Yeah, it's like basically his hometown.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I know he's gonna have a good turnout, good people cheering for him. I'm ready for it though.
Ready for the upset?
Oh yeah. Oof.
What promotions have you been working with? Are you still with Peak? I know you were fighting with Peak and.
You know, I fought with Peak. I fought with B2 recently, B2 Fighting Series, which they're an awesome promotion. They've reached out to me several times. It's just timing. I was fighting for Street Beast at both times they hit me up, which sucks because I really would have wished I could have added my MMA record before I turned pro, but at the same time, it is what it is, and that's why I'm excited to fight Jason Love this weekend because he's third. And if I get a win over him, man, even in kickboxing, in my mind, I leave top 3 in the amateur rankings. So, especially if I take out the person in top 3. So I'm excited about that, especially.
Yeah, everything was always the one thing I've always thought though is you didn't have a lot of fights, but you've been training for a really long time, which is really kind of key. It's like, you know what I mean. It's not something you just pick up. I know you've been training for. At least it's got to be 5 years, right? Close to 5. 5 or more. It's been a while. A long time.
You know, I've always been into fighting. I know back in 2017 is when I really kind of, I'd say into 16 is when I got at it, officially. Dude, I knew I wanted to fight. Life, bro. I wasn't ready. I was trying to keep training.
Life's about timing.
For sure, bro. And this is a perfect time for me. I've been at it consistently, and over the years, 5 years, I may not have the record to show it, but I've been busy, being in and out of gyms, cross training, and getting it in. So. And
it's there's a lot more hurdles like being around people like you got to hurdle with commissions. Yeah. You got to work with promotions. They got to want to put you on a card.
Absolutely.
And I know Pete, you were the first heavyweight fight. They didn't even have one before.
I know, man. That was wild.
The whole time I never really understood how like what was holding up the division. Like I didn't understand. I appreciated Pete, giving me the opportunity, and Jim McDonough from Pyramid, awesome guy, funny guy.
He's cool, so
yeah, he's a comedian. He was gonna do my show before it got canceled by COVID. That comedy show. He was gonna be on. He's gonna be one of my acts, man.
Hell yeah, man. He's a cool dude. He made me a cool little design.
Yeah, he's super awesome. Yeah. He's a pretty cool dude. He works with the Savage Hippie guy, right?
Yeah.
Are they in partners, or is he?
I want to say that's his thing.
Is that his? See,
I want to say so.
Because I know there was a guy that was out there pushing all the merch and stuff like that, but
I think people do that he makes the merch for. Like he made me with that design he does. He made me one of those.
Oh,
I could get that on a t-shirt. It's pretty badass.
I knew Jim was connected somehow.
Yeah,
but
he's awesome.
So, what do you really know about your opponent? You know, what kind of fighting style does he really have?
You know, this is what's interesting to me. You know, he seems to wrestle a lot, so I was really shocked that he reached out for me for a kickboxing match, knowing that I finished both my fights, you know, via ground. I know that he's been to Thailand to train for Muay Thai. I know he's had one Muay Thai fight that I've seen, but he also got, and the dude, you know, all credit to the dude he fought. He probably was a skilled animal, but he got demolished, bro. He got stopped with a leg kick, and you know, his style is a little bit kind of barn thrower. You know, he kind of stands really flat-footed, throws, likes to kick,
Likes to stand and bang.
likes to stand and bang. You know, keeps his head kind of a little high. You know, I think someone that's a true brawler is gonna be an upset for him. But
And how tall is he? You know what I'm talking
we're pretty close in weight. He looks I think he's a little shorter than me. I'm 6'3", he's 6'2", I think, 240. I'm 6'3", I'm right at 265, so I had to cut down 700 pounds for this year. About 17 pounds for this. Well, really my pro debut, but
yeah.
it's just perfect timing.
Well, I think it's gonna be a fight. That's awesome. I mean,
I think it's gonna be my toughest fight, you know. And
I mean, you know, as far as seeing you fight, I don't think you really have a style. You just kind of do what needs to be done. I mean, as far as like stand up or, you know, go on the ground, I mean, you just kind of like get in where you fit in. You know what I mean? You gotta kind of attack, you know, what you can. So.
You know, and I learned from my first ever amateur bout is I wasn't a finisher then, and you know, I heard my dude hurt like a couple times, and I just didn't jump on and finish him. So when I see the opportunity now, bro, I try to take it. That's for
sharpening that killer instinct. You know what I mean? That's what Dana White says that all the time. You know what I mean? He's like, take the judges out of the equation. You know what I mean?
I used to find myself being too nice, you know, even in sparring. I remember when I was training off the chain, bro, DeJuan Pitney used to get mad at me. He's like, man, if you ain't gonna punch me hard, he's like, or punch at me, he's like, don't even spar with me. And shit, dude, I really had to get that mentality in my head too, you know?
Yeah.
There's a shut off switch when you fight, especially like.
It's not really a bad quality to have a lot of guys get too hard when you're sparring, you know?
Oh, dude, especially being bigger. And y'all know who y'all are too, bro. Y'all be trying to.
That's have you been training with a new gym?
Oh, yeah. I've been Rock City MMA. You know, unfortunately, with school full time, I can only make it out there 2 days a week. Gotcha. So I haven't seen them guys in a while, so I only go to really the hard sparring on Saturdays right now. And any other times I'm in here with my crew, getting it in. And Coach Kirby knows that, man. He knows I grind and push hard by myself. He sees my stories, you know. He sees me training, so. And I've been traveling a lot actually. Shit, I've just trained with the UFC heavyweight Chris Barnett, you know, in Georgia.
Oh wow!
I did that 3 days, bro. And like,
dude,
he's fighting.
He's a legend.
He's fighting tomorrow,
That's
bro.
crazy.
On the,
what?
Yeah, he's fighting on the New York card.
Chris Barnett?
Yeah, bro. The big heavyweight, the dude that spins kicks. Yeah, I trained with that fool, bro.
Wow.
He's fighting tomorrow with the Carmelo.
He's a legend. That's crazy.
And it was cool to go down there and work with him, bro, because like that was the biggest confidence boost I could ever ask for.
Yeah.
He told me basically, he's like, bro, he's like, you got it, bro, keep going. He's like, he appreciated me coming in, and I feel so grateful for that they actually hit me up, dude, like on my inbox and Instagram, and it was cool, bro, because like I felt needed, bro. You know what I mean? I felt like they looked at me, saw that maybe I was a brawler on Street Beast, and he's like, hey, bro, I need you to come help me train. You know, that was cool.
That's awesome.
He's been following me on Instagram for years, so it
feels good when you get recognition.
Oh, dude, for sure, absolutely.
You been doing anything new training wise?
Man, not really. I just, you know, I really truly believe in fundamentals win fights, and that's, I don't, you know, my extra stuff, my extra tools I learned that when I'm sparring or when I'm cross training, you know. But as far as my resume, man, it's just same old basics, you know, how to moving and doing the fundamentals of the punches and setting the angles. I've just been at it, man.
Absolutely. I just knew you were doing that cryotherapy. I didn't know if you were switching up your routines or anything like that.
Yeah, I'd say for my healing process, yeah, you know. Older I'm getting, I'm making sure I'm trying to stay on top of my health. Okay.
So I bet you got a lot of guys in here training with in your crew. There's one guy I want to ask about. I feel like I've talked to him, but I haven't really talked to him. That kid, Dylan? His name's Dylan. Oh, Dylan? I didn't, bro. His name's D.
Yeah, D-Y.
Okay, yeah.
He likes to go by D-Y.
D-Y.
Yeah.
I just know him from Facebook. Yeah. That one event.
You know, he reminds me a lot of me, bro. Like, he's never been in a gym besides with me. And
I was gonna ask that. I was gonna ask about him because I also see him pushing on his own too.
Yeah.
Just him out there. I mean, I see him pushing.
Bro, he's a guy, bro. He really is. You know, he's just now getting an opportunity to finally train in an actual boxing gym, and I couldn't be more happy for him, bro. Because that's what he needs. You know, he's a boxer. Like that's his deal. You know, it's kind of hard to train with my guys because I teach. They want to all learn boxing when I'm an MMA fighter. So but I enjoy it, and he's a hard working dude, bro. He could be something big for sure.
Absolutely. I was just curious about him because, like I said, he's the one. Like, I know I met the other ones, but I just see him. He stands out for me the most. He was on Street Beefs as well, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Twice.
Oh wow, cool. I know he won the one I saw.
Yeah. He unfortunately, man, he didn't have a good. His second fight, he got hurt, but that's what it is, you know.
Oh, dude, I mean,
I know he's learned from it, bro. He actually after that fight, he started going to. I could be wrong. It's straight right boxing. I want to say Major Moves Boxing. That's what it is. He started training there after that, bro. I think it was kind of like, okay, I need to step up my training. You know, I took my first L. I'm happy for him.
Hey, that's adjustment. You know what I mean? That's what you got to do.
For sure.
It's how you bounce back. Okay. So discuss with me Street Beefs because I know that you kind of, you know, started your own thing that like kind of modeled after them, but I don't really actually know how you kind of came to being connected with them and how you guys, you know, are doing all that.
So, man, you know, the reason I started fighting for Street Beefs really, I've always been a fan of them, and I seen they had a West Coast group that was brand new. Like they had their second event. I was like, I was like, West Coast. I was like, that's neat. And I started following their Facebook page, and at the time, I never knew how to get a hold of Street Beefs at all. You know, I found the main group, got a hold of them, started being interested. You know, I took my first fight, their third event, first event after I recognized them, went out there, and just became a part of the family, bro. It was like, those are some guys I'll always be grateful of knowing, bro. Really cool guys out there. And I just fought for them several times, man. Actually, the reason I started fighting for them the most is because my first little fight event I did in Arkansas, I got suspended and I got fined $6,000. Technically, can't even fight in the state of Arkansas right now. So that's why I really started focusing on Street Beefs because I was like, you know what, I need experience. If I'm not gonna get it in Arkansas, I'll just go get it here. You know what I mean? And yeah, man, I took the most recent trip out to the original yard to meet the owner, Scarface. And you know, I told him, hey, look, I got this thing going on here in Arkansas. We turned it over to the Street Beefs Texas. That now is turned over into my original group, the Dirty South Heights. It's now Street Beefs Dirty South, and I have my first official Street Beefs named Dirty South event the 27th this month, bro. So
awesome.
Yeah, it's in Houston, Texas, because we can't do it in Arkansas no more, and they're a combat state. So
awesome.
Everything's gonna be legal and Gucci, bro. And
I didn't understand how that all happened anyway, because it's like,
I mean, you know, I knew it wouldn't take just a random Joe coming in to tell Scarface, hey, let me be a part and let me help my own group. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get experience and fight, but I'm also gonna build trust with these guys and fight several times. Let them know I'm a fighter and I want to be part of the group and listen to everything and show them that I can do the same thing. You know.
I mean, if you got the right attitude, man, you know what I'm saying. And that's always good though to have. I mean, even in the fight games, to have a business mindset. I mean, that's
true.
All right, so I want to talk about the Shinigami fight. We talked about. I think that's how you say his name.
Oh yeah, Shinigami.
I want to talk about the Shinigami fight. I know we talked about it before the camera. I was trying not to bring it up, man. That was so cool. Like, dude, I mean, he blocked no punches. I mean, it was the craziest thing. I mean, like,
it was wild, bro. Like, it was a lot leading up to it, man. Because, like, dude, when I went out there, people were, like, really concerned about me. They were like, dude. They were like, please keep your guard up. They're like, don't get head kicked by this man. Don't
get head kicked.
People really don't need to whoop. And all respect to Shinigami, bro. Like, dude's an awesome guy. And, like, I knew I was going to be his toughest challenge. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I
was really expecting him not to want to stand and strike with me. So, when we first touched gloves and I was expecting some kind of kick, I was like, all right. I was like, where's the shot at? I was getting ready to shoot him, sprawl on him. It never came. I was like, huh. I was like, all right. And then you kind of see it when I'm fighting. I'm like, I literally do this. I'm like, okay. And I gauge on him one time, do this dip, and I started just landing on him. And I was like, well, if you're going to stand here in the fire, man, I'm going to start it,
I couldn't believe it. I thought he should have probably tried to immediately take you to the ground.
Immediately, bro. He waited until I got him in that cage, and that's when he reached for me.
Yeah.
But I did that. I set him up with that 2 and 3, and
he should have hit you first. He should have got to you first. He should have. He should have shot. He should have like just shot off the first. I mean, that's man. I mean, I'm biased, but like when the camera panned to him, and just like I was like, yeah, Cody's got this. Yeah. I was like, just knowing you and just like. Just basically, just off appearance, I just looked at him and was like, yeah, Cody's good.
I've seen him too, you know, like, when I hit him, bro, like the ref, you know, all respect to my dude, bro. I'm not going to say his name, but it wasn't his fault, bro. He didn't see what I see, and, like, people are really hating on the ref for that. But, like, I seen how messed up Shinigami was, and I was, like, trying to show the ref. I was like, look. And I was like, flinched at him, you know, and I was like, he's done, bro. Like,
I didn't put that down, but that is mad respect for that because you could have hit him like 6 more times and really put him down, and that would have been. I mean, and that's the thing is I'm just kind of blown away. That was my main thing is that like, there's no disrespect. I mean, he kicked my ass. Yeah. I couldn't understand why he wasn't blocking. He was not trying to block your punches. Even when you like jumped at him and he like you know flinched, he didn't. I was just I don't know. He just like his hands froze and he was not.
You know, if he watches this, dude, the best advice I could give Shinigami, bro, is to get more hard sparring. And you're not going to get used to absorbing. Like, I tell people all the time, bro, never absorb a punch. Yeah. You know, that only comes with standing in the heat of fire and sparring, bro. Hell, doing what I do. That's what I like to do fundamentals for. I'll sit here and I'm like, all right, throw 100 jabs, 100 right hooks, or 100 right hands at me. And I'll just sit here and slip, roll, duck. And you got to have that in real fights, bro. Like, got to.
Tony Ferguson said, if you're getting punched, you need to be moving backwards. Like, you better be backpedaling if you're getting punched. And, like I said, I mean, he kicked my ass off. I mean, I've seen him. He's, great jiu-jitsu fighter. I mean, that's why I was so shocked that he tried to stand up with you immediately. I was like, he should have known to take you, you know, to try to get. I mean, but then again, I mean, from his perspective, I mean, you were bigger than him. I mean, he had, like, some weight on you, but, like, as far as, like, athletically, I mean, he was probably thinking you might have really, like, you know, wrestled him. Well, damn, because you got to think, he might have watched your fights. He might have seen you throwing, you know, some previous opponents. He might have seen some and been like, yeah, maybe I don't, you know, all respect to him. I hope he comes back. He's a big draw, you know, for them. Obviously, he'll be fighting again, so. Yeah, he might, you know.
You know, he fought when I went out.
Should have got me back, too, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know.
Running back.
He fought recently when I went to go meet Scarface.
No way.
They hoed him, bro. No offense. They didn't hold him. He had this dude full mount, and they made him stand back up. Had him on full mount, bro. But they said the rule of Street Beast, and now I'm glad I know this because I'll actually count it out. They said after 10 seconds and you don't move or progress, they stand you up. But they never were doing this. You know, they just kind of stood him up. I feel bad for him because he took his 3rd loss in a row after me. He'll come back, bro.
Wow. Well, best of luck to him. So, you had the 1 title, and in the time that we had our last interview, you got 2. You took home the Street Beast MMA, which was the Shinigami fight, and you brought home the boxing title, too.
Yes, sir.
That was the Vegas fight, correct?
Yeah, they were both in Vegas. You know?
Oh, they were both in Vegas, okay.
That's where the West Coast branch is held up.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's cool to get together out there, you know.
Absolutely. Vegas is, man, I have not been.
Man.
I just feel like I would.
It's wild.
It's a wild place to be.
It's a lot, man. Wow.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it was really awesome. You know, I became the boxing champ by accident. I say that all the time. I really did, bro. Like, my first fight out there, Street Beast 3, I went out to do MMA. My guy, we had scheduled it, and my guy didn't show up. And, you know, everybody fought their fights. I was the last person there. Hey, anybody want to fight in MMA? Nobody, bro. And, you know, this one guy was like, you know, if you'll box, I'll do it. And I was like, fuck it, bro. I came all this way. I'm going to fight. I'll box. Yeah. That's why the first fight I had for them, I had knee pads on because I was getting ready to do MMA. Yeah. So, yeah. And that happened, man. And I went out again and I fought MMA and broke my finger. You know, that's that fight I had to stop. And I'll be rematching him for my first title defense. If he don't dodge the smoke, that's up to him. But, you know, then I was like, fuck it, man. I can't do it. I can't grapple right now. So I went back to box, and it was for the title. I guess to do those 2-0. 3-0, actually. So I was like, screw it, man, I'll do it. And That's how I came across the boxing title. I immediately relinquished it though when I won that MMA belt. I was like, I'm turning pro this month. I was like, there's no way I'm gonna be able to make it out here before I can defend it. So
Yeah.
y'all have fun with it. And now they're doing like a heavyweight Grand Prix, so it's really cool, bro. It's gonna be cool to see all these guys fight.
Well, that kind of answers the next one question I have about future plans for Street Beast. I know you're going pro as far as like regionally on MMA, like the actual, as far as being like commissions and stuff like that. I just didn't know if you had plans to go further with Street Beast, but yeah, apparently that's gonna just MMA. You're gonna pursue MMA.
So here's how it can work. I'm turning pro in boxing, and Street Beast rules. They're exhibition bouts, right? Okay. So therefore, as long as I'm a pro in just boxing, I can still fight for Street Beast until my pro MMA debut. My pro MMA debut June 6th.
Oh.
So yeah, I can still rack up that experience. Oh yeah.
Okay.
And that's my plan.
All right.
But say if I get a crazy offer in the meantime, I turn pro MMA, I'll have to stop doing it.
Take that, yeah. I mean, hey.
Yeah. And it'll only get better from here, dude. The more fights I take. So.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Well, man, I couldn't be more excited for you. I'm super happy for you and all your success. I did want to say, you were mentioning like inspiring people. I did want to say I appreciate everything because when it comes down to it, I was kind of just doing all this for fun, and you kind of opened the door for me and kind of really pushed me through it. And I kind of discovered my passion then, and it's like I said, now I'm got accepted to film school, and it's been, like I said, I found my passion, man. I know I found it late in life, but found something that I love to do, and that's why I was excited to get in here and do this interview, because like I said, I had to take some time off because I lost my studio and I had another kid, and it's just been a lot of stuff happening, but something's been missing, man. I just feel like I wanted to get back in here and really kind of just dive back in. I'm super ready to, start this up again and really try to give it a good go, but I'm going to get this edited up, get it out tomorrow, man. So once I appreciate you and everything you do.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Always a pleasure. We'll do it again after you come back with another belt.
Yes, sir. Added the collection.
Always appreciate it, brother.